Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now guys, this is singularly the only good news that I have heard from the Nigerian space since 2015. So with that guys, I bring you this. Breaking: Minister extends deadline on reduction of data price. So that's the headline. Breaking: Minister extends deadline on a reduction of data price. So now let's see now what move is being made here, because this one is really something that I have been agitating for a very long time. The Minister of Communication and Digital Economy, Dr. Isa Ali Pantami, has extended the deadline given to the Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) on the reduction of data prices in the country. The minister had issued a 5-day ultimatum to the regulatory body to meet with other stakeholders with a view to review downwards the price of data in the country. He argued that his office was inundated with complaints from concerned Nigerians about the high cost of data compared with other countries with lesser population. However, in a statement issued in Abuja on Saturday by the minister's spokesperson, Uwa Suleiman, the minister noted that it had received NCC letter that action is being taken on the matter. The statement reads: following the 5-day ultimatum issued by the Honorable Minister of Communication and Digital Economy, Dr. Isa Ali Ibrahim Pantami, to the Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) on the 5th of November 2019, to resolve the challenges of illegal data deductions and review the cost of data download, the Commission has risen up to the task, and efforts are in top gear to carry out the Minister's directives. In a letter from the Executive Vice Chairman (EVC) received by the Office of the Honorable Minister on the 8th of November 2019, the telecommunications regulator intimated Dr. Pantami of the strategies being taken to stem the tide of short-changing subscribers by mobile network operators. In its earlier attempt to tackle the challenges, the Commission informed the Honorable Minister that it had issued a directive to all mobile network operators (MNOs) on the attendant penalties associated with automated renewal and forceful subscription to data and value-added services. The penalties include considerable financial sanctions on erring operators. The letter stated that, in response to the directive of the Honorable Minister, the Commission reviewed the Nigerian Communications Act 2003 on its rulemaking powers and processes. The Commission is in the process of carrying out a study on the end of session notification for data services, and depending on the outcome, may issue a directive in accordance with the Act. Furthermore, in a bid to protect consumers, the Commission also notified the Honorable Minister of their regulation of initial directive to include refunds to the consumer in established cases of unauthorized subscription. The Nigerian Communications Commission also assured the Honorable Minister that it has been working assiduously round the clock to enforce the federal government's directives, and has requested the good graces of the minister to extend the deadline, which expires today, 8th of November 2019, to enable it properly re-strategize and fully implement long-term solutions as directed to the challenges. Dr. Pantami has graciously granted an extension with the understanding that the Commission will resolve these issues within the shortest possible time. The Honorable Minister hereby assures the general public that the current administration will neither tolerate acts of injustice nor the short-changing of its citizens, as it is working tirelessly to ensure that subscribers get full value for their money. So now, as I said, this for me is the best news and the only real good news that has come out of the Nigerian space since 2015, because I am very particular about data and data usage within the Nigerian space. As you know, there's a high unemployment challenges within the Nigerian space, and one of the opportunities that present itself for employment for the Nigerian youth is, of course, being able to access data. So being able to access data, being able to use their phones, being able to access the internet, and being able to creatively then use this data to create an income for themselves, because there are 112 million Nigerians registered for internet use. That is quite a vast population. So if you then think of the sort of creativity that these people can bring to bear, if they had not free but reasonably unfettered access to data and by extension the internet and communication, then that of course then creates that space for them to create employment for themselves. So content creators, people who want to sell products to an international market, people who want to do research to find out what is going on in the world and see how they can replicate it within the Nigerian space. All of this and everything that this entails is all contained within that thing, which is data. And because the data price in Nigeria is so stifling, you put 1,000 naira on your phone and within 2 days it's gone, then really it stifles all of that market space. So this move now to forcibly and forcefully force these chancers, these crooks of telecommunication people, these barawos that run the telecom system within the Nigerian space, because if the government doesn't force them, they won't reduce it by themselves. So because they're a cartel, they are a mafia, these people, all these telecoms, all these whatever it is that they have in Nigeria, MTEL or Intel or whatever that they have, all these people, they're all crooks and they would not act on their own behalf. So the government now forcibly putting them to the sword and saying that you must now do this or there'll be penalties, for me is the only real thing that this regime has done. I'm not sure if it's an original thinking of this regime, because this regime has not displayed any capacity for original thought. This might well be something that was pending from the Goodluck Jonathan days and they've just happened on it. But however it is and whatever it is, this is certainly something that I am especially particular about, because the Nigerian youth, because Nigeria has a vast young population, and that population is the internet generation. They are the data generation. Anybody under the age of 35 in Nigeria does not know a life that does not include internet access, mobile phone, etc., because this is the life that they've lived. A lot of these people, they don't even know the concept of going to the post office to post a letter, because they only know how to add an attachment to an email and send it off. So this is the generation now that is all about this sort of technology, and the price of that technology has to be brought down so that it is easily accessible. It should be brought down almost to the point of being free, but not really free, like the price of a bottle of water. Effectively, something it should be as cheap can get for Nigerians to be able to access the internet, because the internet is the space that is going to be their escape from the situation that they find themselves in. And these people now that are just bribing officials and ripping off Nigerians, they now have to be brought to book. And I hope this guy, this Pantimi or whatever it is, I hope he follows through, and this is not just a move for him to buy a mansion in Dubai or something. I hope this is not a money-making move for himself, but certainly on its surface and the way that I'm reading it, because this is the second instance that I'm coming across this story, and it is one that particularly plays to my own mindset and my own outlook. Conversations in the comment section. The data is now being brought down in Nigeria, and I hope that this guy follows through. Come share thoughts, but before you do that, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. Bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Then come tell me what you're making of the price of data in Nigeria. So I leave you here. Join in the comment section, but here I say